The Devil's Kitchen. A culinary crime tale. It was a dark and stormy night in the city, and Two Guns Doc Hollywood was on a mission. He was a notorious crime lord, known for running the most successful trap house in the city. His operation was like no other, offering a menu that included crack, hash, opium, meth, LSD, MDMA, and mushrooms. Despite the dangers of his line of work, Two Guns Doc Hollywood was always one step ahead of the law. He had two loyal henchmen who went by the names of Two Guns and Doc Hollywood, both of whom were known for their reckless and dangerous tactics. But they were also incredibly skilled at what they did and were fiercely loyal to their boss. One night, as Two Guns Doc Hollywood was overseeing a major drug deal at his trap house, he received a tip that the police were closing in on his location. Without skipping a beat, he called Two Guns and Doc Hollywood to his side and told them to pack up the operation and head to a safe house on the outskirts of the city. As they made their escape, the police were hot on their trail, but with Two Guns and Doc Hollywood leading the way, they were able to outmaneuver the authorities and make it to the safe house in one piece. Inside, they found a veritable fortress, stocked with weapons, supplies, and everything they needed to lay low for a while. But just as they were starting to relax, they heard a knock at the door. Two Guns and Doc Hollywood sprang into action, ready to defend their boss at all costs. But to their surprise, it was not the police at the door, but a group of rival drug lords who had been chasing them for weeks. A tense standoff ensued, with guns drawn and tempers flaring. But Two Guns Doc Hollywood had a plan. He proposed a challenge to the rival drug lords, an Iron Chef-style competition to see who could cook up the best batch of drugs. The winner would take control of the city's drug trade, while the losers would be forced to leave town for good. Despite the high stakes, the competition was fierce, but in the end, it was Two Guns Doc Hollywood and his loyal henchmen who emerged victorious. The rival drug lords left town, defeated and humiliated, while Two Guns Doc Hollywood cemented his status as the top crime lord in the city. As he watched his enemies drive away into the night, Two Guns Doc Hollywood couldn't help but smile. Despite the dangers and risks of his line of work, he had come out on top once again, and with Two Guns and Doc Hollywood by his side, he knew that no one could ever take him down. And so, with a sense of satisfaction and triumph, Two Guns Doc Hollywood and his loyal henchmen settled back into their safe house, ready to take on whatever challenges the city threw their way. And as the sun rose on a new day, they knew that they would always be the ones in control, the ones who ruled the streets with an iron fist.